Hello, family and friends. This is Grace on a Journey, and you are listening to Angelic Healing Express. This lesson, wow, I was about to say this episode, but I said this lesson. So as brief as this will be, it will also be a lesson. I wanted to update you on a couple of revelations that I've received. I have them very often, but I don't always share them with you because I tend to wait until I have the entire program available to you. When I have a topic and I share my findings and so forth. But today it's just going to be brief, and I feel that I will be doing this format as well, where it is not as lengthy, but it will still be informative. Okay, the most recent revelations I've received is, yes, you are still being watched, all right? And in detail, you're being watched at your skills. They want to know your skills. There's still some confusion of how to pinpoint what it is, the je ne sais quoi, that you have that they have not been gifted with. So they're heavily watching you. In fact, there are detailed how should I put this? Okay, there are spies that are focused on that area to watch you. This is what I want you to understand. It's that detailed. It's not, let me know if you hear them on a podcast, or let me know if you watch them on a video. This is divination work being done. This is efforts of remote viewing that's going on. All right? But the good news is there are also those that are assigned to you, confirmation in the spirit, that are assisting you in how you fulfill the tasks that are aligned with your mission. You are growing, you are developing, you are learning more, and you are also implementing it in what you produce and offer. I'm also being led to tell you that some of you are being redirected to focus again. You have been drifting away in the sense that you needed to refocus on the priorities that you have. This is by work of spell work that is being done to keep you off focus, to bring distractions to you, or anything that will get you off of alignment, confirmation. All right? Because you are in the awareness of it now, This shall be a prayer for you every day, that you remain in focus, that you have clarity, have truth as well, because they are interfering with your tools. Whether you are reading tarot, oracles, or using a pendulum. There are many more things to list, but I'm being told to stop there because, as I've shared before, they should not gain insight to you just by you being so willing to give out and share all of your gifts. Some of your gifts are your business. They're not for your enemies to be in the awareness of. They are for your wellness. And so those were just some examples. You know all of your gifts. You know all of your tools. And I've shared they are not meant for you to brag about. But as you use your tools, make sure that you cleanse them every single time prior to you using them, and cleanse them every single time after using them. You're also being encouraged to cleanse yourself, mind, body, and soul, prior to engaging with the collective and after you engage with the collective. And I'm being led to say mind, body, and soul. This would include your affirmations, your mantras, your meditations, your visualizations, all right, and so forth in the area of mindset. Now, physical, get your dancing in, get your exercise in, do your chores, remove clutter from your homes every day, even if it's just a minute amount. That's a confirmation. It's a truck. Wow. So this is telling me, as you remove clutter from your life, you will witness more of forward movement. Yes, confirmation on that. Excellent. Yes. Now, when it comes to physical, please avoid being dehydrated. Okay? Now, if you're on medication, any sort, whether it is for allergies, whether you manage chronic pain, whether it is in relation to whatever your diagnoses are, make sure you are faithful at taking your meds, and do not neglect nature's medication. Eating your vegetables, all right, and your fruits, and making sure that you spend adequate time outdoors in the sun. I'm hearing specifically in the sunlight, all right. There are a lot of messages that are being sent that you are not receiving because you are not spending time in nature. All right, I wanted to bring that to your attention. One of the ways you will get confirmation that you are back due in receiving your messages is you'll notice people in your lives inviting you to outdoor activities. And these are not people that usually do that. All right? These are people that are already part of your life that will begin to invite you to outdoor activities. This is the spiritual realm encouraging you and working to assist you in making the better choices that will keep you in alignment. All right? Stay hydrated, eat healthy, and do not neglect whatever else that I have some ideas, but I'm being led to stop here. Whatever else that you do to maintain your physical vessel. Okay? Obviously, cleansing is one. There's a lot more. If you don't know, pray about it, research about it. But as you discover it, keep it on a needs-to-know basis, because they are spying. Recall what I said earlier. So they just want you to say, this is my favorite fruit. This is my favorite vegetable. This is, they want that. And this is why I encourage variety as well. Do not keep up the same protection activities, the same cleansing activities. Switch it up. All right? If you use aromatherapy, switch it up. Okay? If you use the intention of colors, switch it up. All right? Your crystals, your jewelry. The key word is serendipity. It is best when you are on divine timing, because you will avoid so much energy leakage, because their goal is to drain you of your energy, to interfere with your progress. And I am guiding you from the heart. I am guiding you to learn more about energy leakage, confirmation, because some of you are not fully aware on what is draining you energetically. I can give you an example. Procrastination is energy leakage. Some of you associated that just with energy harvesting that your enemies, confirmation, that your enemies do when they gaslight you, when they antagonize you to get a reaction, right? Or the rituals that they do behind closed doors. I'm not denying that energy harvesting is not energy leakage to some extent, but I'm also saying we need to see the whole picture. What are the enemies doing? What are you doing? Right? Are you putting something off that you need to get started? All right? And even as this is being revealed to you, confirmation, notice that you have to do it at a pace that is comfortable with you. There is a message I'm receiving that even in baby steps, there is progress. So don't allow yourself to be overwhelmed with schedules and oh, it has to get done at this certain time. Mind you, you're not always in awareness of divine timing. Even those of us that are oracles and so forth. All right, there is a lot being done behind the scenes. Due to the fact that there is evidence of spying going on and plotting and strategic efforts that will lead to nowhere, there are strategies that are being conducted by those in the light as well. Us on earth and our angelic families and so forth. And this is why there are certain events occurring in your lives that you will never see on the tarot reading. You will never see being mentioned. Those parts of your life are sealed. Okay? And I've shared this before that they would be sealed. When you have reached a certain level of ascension, you have the authority to use certain skills that you've earned. It doesn't matter how many books you read or how many schools you went to, how many initiations you participated in. That's a confirmation. What matters is the all in all. That forever will be. Recall that love is the highest vibration. Cannot be compared to lower frequencies. What else I have for you is they know. Those of you that are being meditative on your circumstances and the circumstances around you, again, I'm being led to refocus on you. That is an act of self-care. What others are going through were self-induced. You are not to blame for any negligence, any abuse that was projected to you, and any negligence that they participated in. As adults, you always hear me say, we adult. So allow them to adult. Just as you had to adult when you experienced dark night of the soul. Okay? It's a part of life. It's real life. Okay? A lot of people like fantasy, but it's real life. We're being awakened to what real life is really. Okay? So focus on self. Focus on your immediate circles. All right? those that you pour in and those that pour in you. That includes spirit as well. Yes, you have biological families, you have loved ones and so forth, but God pours in you and you pour back by serving. Okay? That is your present to God. He gives you life and you present Him by serving. That's what you do, present, because He gives you present. Okay? So they know that you are called, whether they are acknowledging it or not. They know. I'm telling you for certain. It has been revealed to me that they know. They also know some information regarding who you are. All right? They don't know the length of it. Neither do they know the circumference of it. They know what their mind allows them to capture. And those who know. All right? You will notice that their circles are dwindling. There are people walking away. Like I saw the whole thing where some of you were walking towards the direction of leadership and all the leaders were holding hands. And when it was your turn to be let in the circle by them holding your hands, they tightened up, refusing to open the circle to let you in the circle. And then after a while, they noticed you were in the circle. That is when their circle began to dwindle. They began to walk away. Because, we did not want to let the anointed one in our circle but the anointed one is who God is using. And that awareness has brought them to a sense of discouragement. When they walk away, it will be quiet. They will just detach. I'm hearing they will follow the lead. All right. Blocking phone calls, ignoring, not engaging. Some will totally disappear. Right. However, karma still knows the address because debts still must be paid. I'm hearing as above, so below. Debts still must be paid. All right. It's not a negotiating matter. There's no negotiating. It's not a compromising matter. There's no compromising. It is okay, I'm being told I must say this. I paused for a minute and asked, do you want me to say this? It is a life or death matter. I'm hearing the prices of sin is death. And those of you who control and autocorrect. I did not hear the price. I heard the prices of sin is death. How I receive the messages is how I receive them, and is how I relay them. Let the divine work and stay in your lane. All this began when it was revealed that many had a loss of identity. They didn't know who they were, where they come from, what bloodline they come from, what they inherited, what their skills are, what their personality is, what their vocabulary is, what their education is, what their career is. Loss of identity. And so this is why God had to intervene with the power of love, using his people to remind the collective that when love is your energy, all right, not competition, not I'm better than you, not discrimination, not, lies, not defamations of character, not cheating, not bad advice, not poor counsel, love. It's a 4-letter word. If you are harvesting off of anything energetically, it should be source, the everlasting source. Love. And time again, I have revealed to you that love comes from inside. That's how it works. You don't search for it. It comes from inside. You create it. You relay it. You attract it. That simple. Nothing complicated. You don't need to read a big textbook for that. This is God's truth. Do I encourage education? Yes. However, I would like to emphasize whatever you are studying, whatever you are reading, whatever you are practicing, please, may your intentions be aligned with love. Note that. There is also sex magic being done. They're trying to use new strategies. Those who know. But I want to inform you that this communication you're having is for the collective. Okay, I'm receiving a frequency, so there is a message. It was a confirmation, but it was also a message. Your thoughts are manifesting radically now, so it's important to stay aligned with your thoughts. With the thoughts, that will serve your expansion. All right? Stay positive. Affirm positivity. I'm channeling, so I'm pausing for a minute. I'm being guided to stop here. So I'm sending love, light, and peace. Until we connect again. Do your best and live by grace.